Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Adam. Good morning, Brad. Marty, good morning. Save, good morning. Steven, good morning. Sugar, good morning. All right, guys. Okay, so we got a captain set up. Okay, so what we got going on here? We got a 200 is long, and we have a captain set up short on the 100 into Rinko. So that's a mixed market automatically. So let's see here. Man, I got short in this area and covered here. I did 2 trades, by the way, early this morning. One right here, then I went short and covered right there, and it popped up some more. So it produced a captain setup switch trade and sold off. The whole area was a distribution area, and now the market is retesting that area again, and getting faded. We're testing harmony zone number 1. The market is out of sync. And there's a lot of consolidation patterns. And let's look for the next trade. Good morning, Becca. Good morning. Captain setup switch trade. That's another one right here. Fast market. So what are we seeing here? Every time we get up in these levels, we get hammered. I mean, that is weighing down on the market. And if you're looking at this, you're getting this was a captain setup long on the 100, ran it up. Now you're getting a captain setup short, and the market test and retest that top end of that range and keeps pulling back. So that tells me there's a little bit of distribution, and things are fast, like speed, range, and behavior. Speed, I would say this is fast. Range is contracting. Behavior, so far, I mean, shorts are trying to hold it, but that switch trade on the 100 into Rinko, that is a significant event. And now they're running it up into a target. The next target is 189. So that's telling me that the longs are taking control here. Captain set up short right here. And target is 189 coming up. Target is hit. Next target is 214. Harmony zone number 1 and 2, 164 by 54 and 39 by 29. And pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis into a bigger target, and that target is 214. Taking this one right here. Come on. One, and let's see if I can get a burst into the 90s. It's a captain setup. Here we go. It slowed down here against that 90, so I'm just going to take a quick profit. That's a captain setup. And we made $35 and $70. Okay. Oh, captain setup switch trade. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit weak here. That's a switch trade. It should be punching up to 90 and the 200 right now. Yeah, here it comes. Question is, why did I not take it? what got me a little bit, I wouldn't call it concerned, but is the fact that that wick kind of came in very quickly, and it would have been really odd if it really reverses, because that captain setup switch trade right here is just like very significant. But I let go of that trade, and that's okay. I don't know. Maybe Safe took it. That's your little baby right there. Target is about to get hit here, 214. Somebody else taking it? Oh, you took the one at the open? Yeah. Target is hit. Next target is 239. Man. Who didn't want to get in here? I think that was pretty much a perfect entry. And this is a good out, and a re-entry on the switch trade would have been beautiful. Good morning, Matt. How's Steven doing? Yeah, I know. I mean, it was a captain setup. Then after the captain setup, you got the switch trade. The market was in sync, and then you have a stop run that's above 190. I mean, everything kind of lined up on that one. $43. Yeah, there's a distribution going on up here. I mean, we may end up getting a little bit of a pullback. ES is moving to its target of 5270. Harmony zone number 1, 57 by 54. Yeah, there's a little bit of distribution going on here. Here we go. Yeah, there's a lot of distribution. 190 could be a level to take a look at. I'm gonna actually place an order right there. And an order at 180. All right, I'll be back in a second. All right, let's see. The market is out of sync here, and it's consolidating. We should be getting a little bit of a pullback. We'll see if it. Yeah, here we go. It's a captain setup. Yeah, we should see a little bit of a push here. I mean, this is going to be a stop run under 200, and that will take us to 90, potentially a little bit deeper. And they're trying to defend it, but here we go. They should be able to push this lower. Not yet, huh? They're defending Harmony Zone. They're defending the 200 hard. Huh. Yeah, there's a distribution going on here. So they pick off the stops and buying them into a run up. They're probably going to start selling into this right here. Here comes that run. Yeah, I don't think they're going to fill me here. I mean, we have a target. The target is 264. Market is back in sync on the long side. I got to cancel my order. Yeah, look at that. Good for them. It's a nice run. Orders canceled. Top of the hour coming up. 1 minute, 1 minute. I'll be back. Yeah, Becca. It was just Harmony Zone number one was just holding up. Which whenever the market starts shifting to where it's less volatile or less selling pressure, you're not gonna get as many retouches of Harmony Zone number two. You're gonna get a lot of zone number one action. I'll be back. All right, so market is in sync on the long side. Pullbacks are viable on a swing trade basis with a target of 289. Target number 4 is hit. I'm looking for pullbacks to buy into the market. Huh. Yeah, I saw your message, Ad. I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. That's just a strong, long market. Yeah, whenever the market wants to take a direction, it's just going to be a very hard fighting it. And there's so many people who are caught short or stuck short. So it's going to be one of those things. I mean, we're at a 300. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we get to 350. This thing is going, gone. Target number 5 is hit here, and we have a target of 314 coming up. That's the next swing trade target. All right, we're getting a pullback. Let's see if we can find an entry here. Okay. A little bit of selling pressure going on here. Testing harmony zone number 1. Stop run, stop run. Okay. There's a stop run under 45 that they can come and pick up. Market is out of sync. Okay. Another stop run under 50 will take us to 40. There's a stop run here under 45. So let's see. Let's see if they pick up some steam here. Yep, they are picking up some steam. Shit. Damn it. Ah, yeah, that's a miss on that one. So I can't buy it here. I have to go a little bit lower now. So it needed to come in and fill me. Oh, that one, yeah, yeah. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, nice push. Hmm. That's something else, right? Canceling these orders. Let's see if we can get. All right, Captain, set up short here, and they're pulling back. The market is in sync on the long side, so we're looking for these pullbacks to buy into the market. Yeah, probably. I mean, yeah, Adam. I mean, I'm sure the market did you wrong today, and just for it to stop and start turning back in, which makes it adding insult to injury. But on with the next one, man. Just refill those bad boys and get at it again. If you look at the 70 NT wrinkle, you're seeing a lot of like a double top behavior that's going on in this market. Market is in sync on the long side, but you're getting distribution levels. What do we do with this market? Testing Harmony Zone number 1 has been working. All right, I'll be back. All right, back. Captain set up long on the 100 NT Rinko, and we have a target 314. So you have a captain set up long at 88, captain set up short that got rolled over. It gave us one candle that got rolled over at 150. Switch trade into this captain setup. That's a bit of an extended price action. So I'm not necessarily gonna be jumping on this captain setup. I'll be a little bit patient. Push into 314. 314 is our target. All right, everybody, how's everybody doing? Okay, I know Adam got hammered a little bit, but what about Becca, Brad, Sheila, Morty, Matthew? Matthew, your long is working just fine. Safe and Steven. YouTube, you're quiet today. What's going on? Maury is down $70, no big deal. So took out, that's the short. Okay, so miscellaneous. Took out the stops. So you have a whole number 300 that they're gonna try to play around with. And you have a bunch of stops under 80. And so the market may be coming back in to retest here. So just watch out. I'm looking at pullbacks as a buying opportunity on pullback on these type of moves. So here we go again, a captain setup long. So that's just similar to this one. The only difference is you did this one on the harmony wave. So if we break anything under 306, you're gonna get a flush. It can be exhaustive here if they flush that 306. Yeah, see that? Yeah, that's kind of that one was tricky, but I mean I understood what they're trying to do. But whenever you get like a market that runs, then they put a signal at the harmony wave like that. If I can see a reversal, like a one candle reversal here against the captain setup, the odds are they're gonna pull it back and just retest, trap people here, and just bring it back in. So we're not seeing a lot of like volatility on the downside. Like the market is not making any big moves on the downside to challenge. You're getting a trending day, and let's take a look at this. That's the big picture. So you got a market getting hammered one day, then it does a V recovery the following day, because that's literally the definition of a V recovery. Then I mean you got Globex of yesterday, which is this is exactly where we at right now. So if they really wanted to put a pause on this market, this is one of the spots that they need to do it at Globex of the prior day. Then you have those highs at 384s and 400s. and then you'll be covering that gap from yesterday. You have this formation, which is a captain setup into a switch trade, ran it up, but that is such a resistance area, and I think the market is starting to come into that zone, and you're going to start getting, at a minimum, a pause in a two-sided market. Okay, there's a lot of stops sitting right above 75 into the 400 and 413. So if they manage to get out of this, I mean, here we go. Probably you're not seeing it on YouTube. If you get out of this zone into this zone, that whole structure from 336 all the way to 465 is going to be severe congestion. And I think the market is going to hit a wall once it gets to this zone. So it's a good spot for if you've been holding a nice position, you got your 350, your 375. That's a good spot for taking some off the table. Captain set up short right here, so we may end up getting to 16 or 306 off of this pullback. Bunch of stops under that 27. See, I mean, see how they kind of burst it up a little bit before they turned it back in. So they're just trying to trap the last of the longs in this move. So that's the negative behavior right there that they just did there. Okay. Wow. We're going to go back to our conversation. See that zone right there? Boom. Came up to it. Like literally to the wicks of that area and that Globex, and they just faded it. Because you got this Globex and the Globex from the day before, which is the 17th. And you got the 91, so 391 and the 300. So that whole 100-point range is going to be tough on this market. So right here, I'm going to take a long on a scalping basis and see if I can get back up to 300, and we are there. Gonna go break even plus, and I'm looking for a push toward that 300. We should be able to get there. Here we go. Thank you. I mean, that's just a quick scalp right there for, I want that back, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, I just got in there and the idea was a scalp, and I got the scalp that I was looking for. So that one is right there. That 150 to 917. Okay, so let's just keep working. So what would have kept me in the trade a little bit longer? Man, I was going against this cloud. So that's, I'm not too excited about really kind of fading against the cloud when the market has distribution levels up there. So my entry and my exit is based on a retest of Harmony Zone number 1. And I got that retest. That means I would have had to hold on with multiple contracts through 308. Most of the times they come in there and test that and pull back. So then go break even plus, take one profit there, and then trail the rest. The 70 is long, and then we have a target of 339. Then I will look for a break above this stop run, which is 37, and sell into it. I mean, that's what I would have had to kind of do in order to stick around in that trade and withstand any pullback that they have here. So if I'm gonna get out of there early, I wanna ask myself that question. It's like, okay, if I want to get greedy and stay for a longer move, what would I have to do? Nvidia is coming back up. It's 98.62. So it's bouncing back from that low of yesterday nicely, along with the broader market. It's still it's not at the spot where I would buy it. Anything under 100 is a value for me, but I'm looking for like a deeper pullback that could take us into the top end, the 80s, 85s, 87s. So we need if it gets there, that's fine. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Now let's talk about ES. We haven't talked about ES today. It's following the broader market. I mean, that's the simple as that. But let's take a look. Not even a slight pullback in this action. You got that one pullback, then a run up into 52.95. That's the next target. Then we have targets to the 300 and targets above that. Strong market there. I mean, let's look at the same kind of resistance that we were looking at in NQ. Captain set up long, I mean short right here. So that's what triggered that massive move. Now we're coming back to that captain setup, which is the body. So that's an area where the market can get faded or pause. So I'm going to be careful trying to go along in this area. You have a gap that the market's trying to cover. So you have the high end of it, which is 503. So you got a 13-point range in which the market can pause and pull back, and try to muster enough strength to make that move above that 03 and attempt to cover the gap. So that gap, that price is going to put some pressure on this market. Pressure doesn't mean I need to go short. That means that I need to start looking for, to be very, very selective in my longs and look for deeper pullbacks. Remember to breathe and be patient. So the quote of the day on YouTube is, patience is bitter but fruitful. So here you go. I think we're a little bit of patience. We had that early morning trade. We took a little bit of heat on it, but we ended up carrying with a profit. Then after that, once the market opened, we just had a long. Every single trade that I took was long in the direction of the existing trend. And I think we made, what is that, 200, about almost $300 since the open. So let's keep working. The market is a giver. All right, my 5-minute break. I'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back. Man, that long at that 93. Now we're looking at 70. So I mean, these entries are really working nicely, and they're working for a lot of money. So we need to hold on to these things a little bit longer. Let's see here. So we had that captain setup, switch trade, and the market went up significantly since then. Stop run. Let's go back and look at the bigger picture. All right. So now we're in this gap business. We're not too far away from it. You got that captain setup plus that captain setup failure. So you're looking at 467 and that 50. So that 100 point from 350 to 450. 350 to 450. And we're passing the 350. So that's the captain setup, and if they fail it at 69, We should be able to get to 360. Stop around 67 into 6. That's a whole lot of noise right here. Here you go. We should pull back. I see 360. Such a we gotta get to that 60. That's a captain setup switch trade. I mean, they're passing the 350 into the 390 and they're just grinding. They're just literally grinding here. I mean, they need to break that 60. We need a pullback here. Most likely we'll get it. Well, here you go. Okay, so that's the stop run, and they are taking it back to the high and trying to stop run the shorts that stuck around. I mean, there's a lot of stops sitting at 390 and 400. So I'd rather look for that pullback and sell into the run up against that whole number. So they put on a switch trade right here. So they're spending time. This is ahead of the gap. I mean, that's basically what they're doing. I mean, that's just that gap fill that they're trying to protect. I mean, they may even just run it up past that 400, cover the gap, and then they're going to be running smack into this zone right here on pause. I have to be fairly careful about trying to get long at these levels. But the market is long. I mean, the market is in sync on the long side. Everything is long. Even their pullbacks are very long pullbacks. It's just very congested area. There's a potential 50 NT Rinko captain set up short at 63 if we break 63. Yeah, and you got yourself a captain set up short on the 50 NT Rinco. That's that one right here. So we will see a bit of a retracement and a pullback that could come down to the 40s and 30s to retest Harmony Zone number one. You have stop runs under 60. They can take maybe rally back up a little bit, then come back and take the 60s into the 50s, and then we could see if it has enough to test Harmony Zone number one. I'm looking for pullbacks as a buying opportunity. At what point would we change that opinion? I mean, you almost have to go all the way down to 289 half before we play that game. Unless I'm scalping, like micro scalping, 5 points. Patience. Patience and breathing. I mean, we're working with a good day so far. 900. And let's just be patient and pick our spots. Yeah, see that switch trade right here? I'm gonna take it. Take a chance here and look for a push toward that 51. And I'm not gonna like stick around for too long. You break that 58, then we're gonna speed up. Here we go. I'm gonna go break even plus. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. It's a switch trade right here. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna have to take it. Now, if I want to stick around, I'll stick around to 40 and buy it right back up and go long. So trade 16, that's $165 on that trade, and we're up a grand. 1,083. Okay, let's keep working. And my 5-minute break. We'll be back. All right, we're back. We're back, baby. So that one worked out just to the 40 and bounced right back up. So here you go. And a lot of this, the 50 anti-wrinkle captain setup was really a good catalyst for it, to be honest with you. But that's good. That's good. We're reading the market accurately here. I mean, the market is inching. The market's out of sync. If they put a switch trade here, we're going to get a flush into the 310. Wow. Okay. All right, so my quotes got stuck here. So we're trading around that 300 after. That's a massive little push. We're at oh 06 right now, and we're pushing. I mean, we got 10 minutes, and my quotes are locked up here. I'm gonna give it a little bit of time, let it sort itself out. Yeah, we're punching into the 11 right now. Harmony zone number 1 is 14 by 24, and that's a resistance area. All right, across the board, how's everybody doing? Adam, Becca, Sheila, Marty, Matt, YouTube, Bounce, Diego Lima. Oh, thanking the market. I like it. Yeah, man, that's what I do every single day. Thank you. Thank you for the stop. Thank you for the target. Thank you for the profit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Marty is up 350. Becca up 200. One last PA. David, how did you, what do you mean, one last PA? Oh, okay, okay. Good job, good job. Becca up 200. Like we didn't, like I didn't take any big profits out of anything, really, truly today. It just, I took small profit out of big moves. And the market here just really has big target potential. So, I mean, there's nothing to be said about it. Just you're always looking for ways to improve yourself and sticking with the harmony wave and just looking for a bigger target is been paying off. Looks like I may have to restart my Ninja Trader, and I mean we're so close to the end of the session. I'm just gonna simply keep leave it alone, let it catch up or fix itself, and if it doesn't, at the top of the hour I'll be gone. Proper data, man. I got the best data out there. I got a 1.5 was that terabyte speed or gigabyte speed, 1.5 gig. I don't know what it is. It just locked up on me. But I got like crap load of stuff going on. I'm streaming on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch. I got Zoom going on, talking to you guys. I don't know what it is, and I have pretty much best equipment I can buy. Just one of those things. Maybe the market's trying to tell me something. One 1.5. I'm talking about the speed. Let me run my speed on my. Here we go. Let's see what kind of speed I got going on right now. How we doing, Bounce Coin? Any good trades today or no? So download, I'm getting, with all these streaming that I'm doing, I'm getting 434 megabytes, millisecond latency, and 45.6 upload. I mean, it's decent for having all these screens open. We're trading at 310 right now. So what do we do with this market? So the market is, let me see here, anything under 300. So the market is out of sync, right? It's out of sync, and it's a two-sided market. They pull back and they're trying to consolidate. I get all that. I mean, you have a potential of 264 as a target. on a pullback, and if that continue, it could be a massive move and go all the way down to 150. So yeah, here we go. It looks like what happened here just a second ago. We're at 350. Wow. Yeah. That's here we go. Market woke up. And that happened quick. This screen is not updating. We're at 370. Oh, they're running that bad boy up. No, you're not. In a PA, Adam? No, you can't make too much money in an eval. Either you pass or you pass. For evals too? And that applies to their to their evaluation too? Yeah, that sucks. I don't like that. Anyways, running. That bad boy is running. All right, guys, it's 11 o'clock. My system is just not acting right. I got to restart my NinjaTrader. It's the top of the hour. Oh, okay, just evaluations. Okay, I get it. All right, so we're up 1,083. Pre-market, we made 600. Then when the market opened, the cash market opened, we had 4 trades, 3 longs and 1 short, 200, 300, 400. We made 400 during that session, the morning session. And that's it. I'm going to call it a day. Go enjoy the rest of the day. And we will see you guys bright and early tomorrow. Have a good one.